Hey, what's going on, guys? It's No Shoes, and we're back with another one. And today we're going to be reacting to Life's Like from Matt Nye. This is suggested by Kyle with a super thanks. So thank you, Kyle, for the suggestion and the donation. If you guys want to support the channel, super thanks a great way to do it. But we also have a link in the description to the Buy Me a Coffee where you can get Discord access and extra content as well. Without any further ado, let's get right into it. Let's see what Life's Like is all about. Let's see what Matt and I got to say. Let's get it.
Look, my brother Space just hit me with another one.
Okay, great feel. Love that little pause right before it actually drops. Almost like a reverse drop. Some songs like ramp up really heavy and then boom, everything starts. Kind of an opposite approach here. Very cool, calm, almost like elevator music coming in at the beginning. Nice little pause. Then everything jumps in. And also, one of my favorite things about his music is the crazy videos we get every time. Let's see where it takes us.
Look, my brother Space just hit me with another one. We ain't on no candy shit, y'all break her over bubble gum. Life just wasn't sweet for us. They ain't break they Kit Kat or give a Reese's piece to us. No 100 grand in reach for us. Sour faces.
Bro, fire way to begin. Bunch of candy bars, Reese's piece to us, 100 grand, the old chocolate bars, bubble gum. Hold up.
Break her over bubble gum. Life just wasn't sweet for us. They ain't break they Kit Kat or give a Reese's piece to us. No 100 grand in reach for us. Sour faces, a sour taste, but no sour patch. No now or later, an hour later, no hourglass. I hustle
just sour taste, no sour face. It's a sour patch. Hold up. I love the stacking we're getting with the sour and then the now and later scheme. I really wasn't expecting all these candy punches.
Faces a sour taste, but no sour patch. No now or later, an hour later, no hourglass. I hustle just to eat, don't sleep, taking power naps. Overeducated myself to take the power back. I let the music be the energy to power that. Started as a stem when I bud, watch me flower that. Watch them cowards cower back.
When I stem, watch me flower that. Maybe referencing stems in music. Very clearly referencing stems of flowers. But great compound rhymes coming in, super clean delivery, nice, laid back type of flow, but you can always feel that emotion in his voice.
Watch them cowards cower back, cowardly when encounter Matt. Throw a weak jab and I countered that. So many times couldn't count, but I can count on that. Life will cut you up real bad, bringing your karma back.
And that's great. The two different uses of the word count. I couldn't count 1, 2, 3, but I could count on that, counting on your friends, you know, depending on something. Beautiful.
Life will cut you up real bad, bringing your karma back. Thought I'd make a little bread, what's the harm in that? Fucked up the bag and my dad had a heart attack. Life's like weed in a lighter with no blunts, or blunts with a lighter and no weed, or a lighter in a blunt and some weed, but the lighter doesn't light, and the bag is filled with seeds, and the grabber's way too bright. Life's like weed in a lighter.
Love that. Love the references to the grabba. I tend to call it fronto, but big fan. Matt knows exactly what he's doing, man. You gotta cut him yourself if you want to do it right. Let's bring it back a little bit, though. Love the flipping of just, like Aesop. He had a track like this recent where it was like phone, wallet, lighter, keys, coffee, go. And then he switches the order of that phrase. Coffee, wallet, phone, keys, lighter. I know I said that in the wrong order, but y'all get what I'm saying. Taking a repetitive phrase, switching the order that the words come in to add an extra layer of complexity while still keeping a somewhat catchy element to it.
Lighter in no weed, or a lighter in a blunt and some weed, but the lighter doesn't light, and the bag is filled with seeds, and the grabber's way too bright. Life's like weed in a lighter with no blunts, or some blunts with a lighter and no weed, or a lighter in a blunt and some weed, but the lighter doesn't light, and the bag is filled with seeds, and the grabber's way too bright. The road may swerve, tumble.
And it sounds like he's kind of saying life is this mismatched mishmash of things, either you got the blunts but no lighter, you got the lighter but no blunts, you got the blunt and the lighter, but now the lighter don't work. And the trials and tribulations, the falls, the missteps one might take. Very interesting.
Bag is filled with seeds, and the grabber's way to roll.
And then again, reference, bag full of seeds, kind of referencing, not the best lot in life.
May swerve, tumble, and rubble crack. Bridges crumble, double back. Never stop, full speed ahead. It'll be coming back. Wake up in the morning, wear my card, get that bucket back. Scratching on my head, where I park, where the fuck is at? Know that they ain't stole it, cause they told it. What I owe on that? 2023, and I'm still on 2020 tags. I guess I hit the studio next month. My fingers start to shake when I be rolling my next blunt. My hands start to ache, and so I'm breaking.
Love that. Fingers start to shake while I'm rolling my next blunt. Beautiful bars. And something I think Matt and I, like we were talking about earlier, you can feel that emotion in his voice. There's something that all great rappers share in common, and he's a very good example of it, is saying something like you mean it. When you can hear the authenticity, that genuine expression in someone's voice, in the tone, and in their pacing, and in that slight strain that he gives us too when he's pushing just a little further past maybe where he's comfortable, and you can hear those breaths coming in. It almost feels like, when you're trying to tell somebody about something, you got a whole lot of things on your mind, and you just keep racing through these thoughts that just going on. Beautiful feel.
Next month, my fingers start to shake when I be rolling my next blunt. My hands start to ache, and so I'm breaking a roach up. The money's so low, hands high as a hold up. Life's like weed in a lighter with no blunts, or some blunts with a lighter and no weed, or a lighter in a blunt and some weed, but the lighter doesn't light. And the bag is filled with seeds, and the grabber's way too bright. Life's like weed in a lighter with no.
Also, while we're in the middle of this hook section, I do just want to touch on the video. I love the reuse of the Tootsie Pop commercial, the Hawaiian Punch commercial. So many different disconnected pieces of art recontextualized, put into one. And it fits well now, thinking about too, with the candy references, especially the Tootsie Pop. I mean, Hawaiian Punch might not be candy, but it's basically liquid candy. Let's be real about it at the end of the day. But let's keep rolling.
Right, life's like weed in a lighter with no blunts, so some blunts with a lighter and no weed, or a lighter and a blunt and some weed, but the lighter doesn't light, and the bag is filled with seeds, and the grabber's way too bright. Life's like weed and a lighter with no blunts, or blunts with a lighter and no weed, or a lighter and a blunt and some weed, but the light.
Cool. Great idea. Slow it down here a little bit at the end. Give us that last little bit of complexity by changing that hook section one more time. Beautiful work with that. I had a little something else. Oh, the instrumental. I'm gonna call it flute. It's very possible it's a different instrument, but it sounds airy and very similar to one. Just the whole instrumental, great production. You can hear through the layers. His voice is very clear and up front. Nothing is mixing. There's no muddiness to it. Just great work on this.
With a lighter and no weed, or a lighter and a blunt and some weed, but the lighter doesn't light, and the bag is filled with seeds, and my grabber's way too bright. Which is a terrible situation.
And he finally addresses it just very directly at the end. But that was beautiful, man. That's Life's Like from Matt and I hope you guys enjoyed that. Thank you again to Kyle for the suggestion and the super thanks. I really do appreciate it. You guys are the ones that support this channel, help keep it going, and have brought all the success that we get to share and together through these videos. So much love to everybody in the No Shoes gang. Don't forget to hit like, hit subscribe, and hit that bell. And I will see you all next time.